My friends traumatized a burglar, and somehow we didn't get arrested. This happened back in college. I was hosting a party at my house. Music loud, people everywhere. At some point, I suddenly felt sick. Both bathrooms were occupied, so I ran outside and threw up in the bushes. While I'm standing there, catching my breath, I look up and notice my neighbor's window wide open. That immediately felt wrong. He was at my party. He lived alone. So I walked closer, and that's when I saw him. A random guy inside the house, shoving laptops, cameras, anything valuable into a travel bag. My brain froze for a second, then it clicked. I sprinted back inside yelling, "Someone is robbing the house next door." A few people immediately called the police, but the drunk guys, they skipped that step. One grabbed a broom, another grabbed another broom. One guy proudly held up a roll of duct tape. They all ran outside together. The burglar saw them through the window and panicked. He tried to escape the same way he came in. Bad idea. They tackled him to the ground, not violently, just enough that he realized this was very bad for him. He stopped fighting almost instantly. That's when duct tape guy went to work. Hands taped, feet taped. Someone brought out a massive trash bag and somehow slid his entire body inside it. At this point, he looked like a human caterpillar, head sticking out, mumbling that he'd never come back. The cops still hadn't arrived. One guy said, "We should tie him better." They left for the dollar store. 10 minutes later, they came back with no rubber bands. Instead, they bought an entire rope. When I went back inside to check on everyone and see where the police were, everything seemed fine. 5 minutes later, I walked back outside, and somehow they had tied him upside down to a lamppost, hanging there, still wrapped, still alive, still begging. By the time the police finally arrived, we had dragged our speakers outside and were basically still partying around him. Some neighbors came out to complain about the noise. Then they saw him. We explained. They laughed and thanked us for catching a burglar. The cops tried to look serious, but you could see them smiling. They'd been looking for this guy for weeks and couldn't believe this was how they caught him. They cut him down, put him in the car, still wrapped up like a caterpillar, and just drove away. To this day, I still can't believe that actually happened.